What is going on, everyone? Welcome to the Poke Office. My name is Colin. Today we're going to talk about this or that little game. Would you rather in terms of Pokemon investing? So, it's actually kind of shocking to me how many questions I get in the comments. And it's not like a ton of comments, but percentage-wise of my comments, lots of questions are, Colin, would you rather buy this or would you rather buy this? Or, Colin, do you like Evolving Skies or 151 better? What do you think is a better investment? What do you think is better, Paldea Evolved or Twilight Masquerade? Do you think it's a good idea to buy booster bundles of Paldean Fates? And it's like, I don't really know what to say to those sometimes, because part of me is like, well, yeah, it's a good investment, but at the same time, it's your money, not mine. So don't take my word as law either. Like, I like talking about Pokemon. I like talking about Pokemon investing. I like Pokemon investing. But if you've been watching my channel for any amount of time, the answer is always yes. I buy a little bit of every set. That's my strategy. I'm not telling you that it's the best strategy in terms of profits, but I'm telling you it's the best strategy because it's really, really simple. It's just like a no-fail type of strategy. You just buy some of every set, and then you have some of every set. You sit it, or you buy it and you sit it in the closet, and then you just hold it there for however long you need to gain some value. And looking back in time, I mean, every Pokemon booster box ever has gone up in price over time. So it's like you're actually minimizing the downside of like a risky investment or an alternate investment in Pokemon, because the past actually gives us so much good data that Pokemon always goes up with time. It's a collectible. Pokemon IP is huge. Pokemon IP is massive throughout worldwide. And we just have that 30-year history showing, hey, if you buy a booster box cheaper than MSRP, every booster box goes to MSRP and above at some point in time. It's happened in X and Y era. It's happened in Sun and Moon era. It's happening in Sword and Shield era. It's already happening in Scarlet and Violet era, and we're not even done Scarlet and Violet era yet. So it just makes so easy. You buy some of everything. Now, you could argue, and people will argue with me, oh, if you would have put all your money into Evolving Skies and none of the other sets, you would have made way more money. Yeah, but for everyone who put all their money into Evolving Skies, there's also people who put all their money into Chilling Reign, and they lost out on all those gains. And Chilling Reign is still fine. I'm not saying it's not fine, but I would rather have some of everything. I want to get the gains that Chilling Reign got. I want to get the gains that Evolving Skies got. I even want some of a set like Darkness Ablaze and Vivid Voltage that did not do well, or Battle Styles that's still under MSRP, because it's easy. I'm not guessing. I'm just, new set comes out, I buy it. No guesswork attached. And who cares? Like, if I buy it at $110 per booster box rather than $100 a booster box, like we've been doing over the last several years already. Like, booster boxes are so cheap out of the gate. So it doesn't matter if I pay $100 for it or $110 for it, because I'm expecting and I'm speculating that it is going to exceed MSRP at some point in the future, meaning that buying it at 100, 110, 120, doesn't matter. I'm going to get some gains once it hits MSRP and goes beyond that. So when people ask me, we're actually going to do a little would I rather, and I'll answer the questions. But I needed to do this rant first, where it's like, no, don't ask these type of questions. The answer is yes. If you have extra money to throw into Pokemon investing, the answer is yes. Would you rather buy Evolving Skies or 151? Both. The answer is both. Do you think Paldea and Fates booster bundles are a good investment? Yes. We don't need to complicate things. But here's a few spicy takes. It's going to be a short video because I have had just a crazy day, a crazy week, and I am running out of time here. But would I rather? The first one that comes to mind, would I rather invest in a booster box of Evolving Skies or of 151? That's a tough one, actually, because I already have both. That's always the answer. I have some of both. But Evolving Skies, easily the best modern set created over the last 10 plus years. It has to be. It's so good. So good. But 151 brought back so many people into the hobby. It was so nostalgic driven, and I think it's an absolutely awesome set. I was totally for it. I love 151. Here's the thing. 151 could still be reprinted, so you might be sitting on your investment for a little longer. Evolving Skies, I think, don't take my word on it, but I would be absolutely shocked now if Pokemon decided to reprint Evolving Skies. I don't think it's going to ever happen. So you're spending a lot of money to get into an Evolving Skies booster box, but it's only going to keep going up. People still continue to love ripping Evolving Skies, trying to go for that Moonbreon. But there's so many other great cards. The Rayquaza, all the evolutions are so good in that set. It's such a good set. And the pull rates are so tough. Like, so much crying. It's ridiculous. Hino cry. I don't know. I personally am a huge fan of 151. I'm a huge fan of Scarlet and Violet era, so I'd probably park more of my current investment dollars into Scarlet and Violet. I think Scarlet and Violet is so underrated still. People are warming up to it like more and more by the day, in my opinion, and from what I'm seeing, because Scarlet and Violet base set came out, Paldea Evolved came out, and everyone's like, this is trash. We don't like this. We want to go back to Sword and Shield. The silver borders, they're stupid. The special illustration rares, they're stupid. And I was like, what are you talking about? Because I am loving this, loving it, and I think it's just continued to be absolutely epic. I love Scarlet and Violet era, so that's my choice. I would choose 151. Another one is like what I said, Paldea Evolved, Twilight Masquerade. That's also a really tough one. I think Paldea Evolved is a better set because it has so many chase cards. However, Twilight Masquerade has the chase card in the Greninja, and people love chasing it. Ever since I said this, like right when I returned from Card Party back in June, people there, it was unbelievable. Twilight Masquerade was only a couple weeks old, and then all of a sudden it's like, this set sucks. We go to Card Party, everyone is buying up Twilight Masquerade, and everyone is chasing, everyone's trying to complete the set, and I have so much fun opening Twilight Masquerade. It's so good. It's so good. I still think Paldea Evolved is overall a better set, though if we go back to a video I made a couple weeks back looking at like the value to buy every single card out of Paldea Evolved compared to Twilight Masquerade has a higher value because that Greninja is still such a valuable card. The Magikarp just doesn't even come close. So that's a really tough question. My vote is Paldea Evolved. The third one I'm going to talk about, which is my spiciest take, and I've said it lots, Paldean Fates, Hidden Fates. I think Paldean Fates is an infinitely better set than Hidden Fates is. Now, Hidden Fates has it's Sun and Moon era. It's already 6 years old or whatever it is, 5 years old. It came out in 2019. And it's got the Charizard shiny full art, and it's got the Evolutions shiny full art, and it's got the Mewtwo, and it's got the Ho-Oh, and like, it's a great set. Don't get me wrong. It's an absolutely banger set. But, Paldean Fates, the baby shinies are way better than the baby shinies in Hidden Fates. The full art shinies are way worse in Paldean Fates than they are in Hidden Fates. But Paldean Fates packs a huge punch with that Charizard, Bubble Mew, and Gardevoir special illustration rare. Not to mention the Iono special illustration rare, which is not a bad card in and of itself. But the 3 Pokemon ones, oh my goodness gracious. Those are some of the most fun cards I've ever had the pleasure of pulling. Like Bubble Mew, that came out in like the first 30 packs of my Paldean Fates career. Charizard, I think I've pulled it like 6 times now. Ooh, that card hits so hard. It's the best card in Scarlet and Violet era. And I'm full of spicy takes tonight. I like it. Scarlet and Violet era, best card by a mile is the Charizard special illustration rare from Paldean Fates. You heard it here first. You probably heard it other places too. But that's all I got though. Like this or that. I mean, I think they're fine questions. I'm not trying to be on like the rant or be all pouty about it. But do your own research when you're investing in Pokemon. Like watch my videos, hear my takes on it. But why are you, like, when you ask a point blank question, do you think, would you rather invest in Evolving Skies or 151? if I tell you that I would rather invest in 151, that doesn't mean that you should go invest in 151. That's what I'm trying to say. You should go watch a lot of content. You should go do your own research. You should figure out how you want to spend your money, because it's your money, not mine. I'm going to do what I want. You need to do what you want. And part of you doing what you want, I appreciate you watching my content legitimately. So that's all I got to say today. Don't have time to open packs today, but next video, we will definitely be opening up some packs. Stay tuned for upcoming live streams, upcoming videos. If you like my content, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Leave a comment down below. You could ask me a this or that question, because that would be awfully... it would be pretty funny on this video for sure. Appreciate you watching. Appreciate all your support. Until my next video. Peace.